Let's see if I can give myself Light Hater. Oh my gosh, coming in clutch. Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at one of the most anticipated monsters, pun intended, Bulmeria. This is our brand new anticipation corrupted monster. There's a lot of hype around this monster. Are you sure you want to spend? Yes, I am. Huge shout out to StoryPoint for giving me everything I need to make this video. They provided the monster cells, everything I need to take this monster to rank 5. Any gems I use will be reimbursed, and they also provided the food to feed this monster all the way to rank 5. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to showcase this monster at rank 3. I'm going to showcase how powerful this monster is, and then we're going to showcase it all the way at level 150. Again, super excited, super hyped. You can probably tell by my voice. Oh man, this is one deadly flower. Let's see what that alt is like. That's pretty cool too. Oh man, Bulmeria. Everyone keeps saying that this monster is better than Karukage, and if you've been watching my videos, you would know that I only recommend players rank up 2 monsters if they want to be competitive, Spec and Kage. Well, Bulmeria is going to be another contender, especially because this is a light monster, so already you have an elemental advantage against Kage, and an elemental advantage against Mouseron, who is a very popular Megaton monster. If you look at the top 5 monsters, if I'm not mistaken, 3 of them are dark, or at least 2. I know Mouseron and Kage come to mind, and who cares about the rest? But yeah, the dark category, they're pretty powerful monsters. But with that being said, Bulmeria used to live in the metal side of the Cardinal Forest, but after her roots absorbed some toxins, her colors dimmed, and the rest of the sunflowers cruelly invited her to leave their bunch. She left in shame and hid in the swamp, but the darkness of this habitat didn't help her intoxication. Her personality changed completely, but somehow she found her place. Now she's kind of mean guard who turns unwanted visitors away. Okay, you know what I'm thinking about right now as I'm reading through the lore? A lot of the meta monsters, a lot of the powerful ones are actually bad monsters, right? Again, Mouseron, Kage, that's part of the corrupted era. Anyhow, with that being said, we got to talk about stats on this monster first of all. Look at that power stats, 8591. That is the second highest stat in the game. It is actually tied with that of Karukage, and the only monsters that have a higher power stat than Bulmeria and Kage are Climber, Spec, and Cruel Electric that have a power stat of 8624. So it's a couple points higher, but yeah, second highest stat in the game. This is a glass cannon monster, so obviously it's not as tanky. 86,860, this is the second lowest life stat in the game, but it's tied with a bunch of other monsters like Igoribuki, Jakugan High, Marley, King Charmless, Darkir, Lady Mel, Flamera, Faye, Master Rat, and Kaori. So a handful of monsters that have this low life stat. In my personal opinion, that doesn't matter too much for an anticipation monster. Typically, you surround them with Megaton monsters or some sort of support. It's worth mentioning that the only monster that has a lower life stat is Spec. Yeah, Spec currently has the lowest life stat of corrupted monsters. And then we have a speed stat. Now, this surprised me. 6479. This is the 3rd fastest monster in the game. Currently, the fastest monster is Frosty-Knots, followed by Cruel Electric. Well, now we have this super fast anticipation monster. And this is interesting because it allows you to ruin your monster differently, right? You can go the 3 strength mechanic, you can go the single speed mechanic, but being faster inherently than other monsters, maybe you do 6 team speed, 3 strength. It's interesting what you can do with these stats. But, I mean, second highest power stat in the game, 3rd fastest monster in the game, and yeah, super low life stat, but that's fine for a monster that has anticipation. Speaking of which, let's talk traits. So, you start the game off, rank 0, anticipation. Thank you, SP, for doing this. We don't have to worry about ranking this monster up to rank 3 to get anticipation. This monster is usable from the very beginning, thanks to the rank 0 anticipation. At rank 1, you get a permanent cooldown immunity, which I think is powerful, and it'll become more powerful as more and more monsters get released that can actually do CDA. Right now, the meta doesn't really revolve around doing CDA, but as more monsters get released, hey, I'm all for it. It's better than a status caster. Now, what's interesting about this monster is this is the first of the corrupted monsters to start the game off with a random elemental hater. At the start of the battle, applies a random elemental hater to itself, which basically you get triple damage. So, at the start of the battle, it's possible you have triple damage against one of the enemy monsters, right? Especially if they're running a Spec, a Mouseron, and then some other monster. Hey, you have a 1 in 3 chance to get the hater you need. So this can open up so many possibilities. I mean, you already have an elemental advantage against dark monsters, but what if you're fighting a bomb beta and you happen to get the light hater? Hey, you don't gotta worry about that light on light damage. The good thing is that currently right now in the corrupted era, one of the reasons a lot of players are saying this monster is better than Kage is because Kage has an issue. Oh, Shelly, that's another top 5 monster. So yeah, Kage, Shelly, Mouseron. Those are all dark-based monsters that, honestly, Kage has a hard time dealing with them. Like, I fought 150 Shellys where I can't take them down because it's dark on dark damage. But you get a monster like Bulmeria that has a light-based attack, honestly, you can probably AoE, not worry about even activating Assault and triggering enemy's talent, or enemy's anticipation. So yeah, you have an elemental advantage against Shellys and Mouserons. Ollie is Earth, so you don't need to worry about him. We have Hammergrom and we have Kenry being released, so they're metal. You don't need to worry about them. So yeah, this monster right now has a big advantage. And again, I like the cooldown immunity. I think that helps. But without further ado, let's talk skills. Okay, so let's begin. You have X Strike, deals moderate physical damage to an enemy. So a physical based attack, that's nice. You don't have to worry about any elemental disadvantages. And then if you happen to have that perfect hater skill, this is going to apply triple damage. It is spammable. You don't need to worry about CDA. Well, if you're at rank 1, you don't need to worry about that thanks to your trait. But if you're unranked, you don't need to worry about CDA, and you don't need to worry about having your stamina drained, which is very useful because that's another issue Karukage has. If he has stamina drained, well, you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to recharge until he gets another turn in. So, great way to start things off. We have Solar Blast, another 0 cooldown skill, 0 stamina, moderate light damage applies Sunburn. So, X Strike deals moderate physical damage, whereas this is, it says moderate, but it's also weaker. But you do get the added Sunburn, and once again, elemental advantage against dark monsters. Moving on, we have Hate Fist. Man, I can already tell you, I love the fact that this monster has physical-based attacks. So even against a bomb beta base, you don't have to worry. Removes shields from when enemy deals heavy physical damage. I've been mentioning that it looks like SP is doing a lot of monsters, a lot of attackers that remove shields first. This is another perfect example against a Mouseron, for example. If you didn't want to go through the 50% shield it starts off with, you can do Hate Fist to get rid of the shield and then deal initial damage. And then, you know, maybe still trigger your Unrelenting Assault. Global Warming deals moderate light damage, applies Sunburn. AoE, Global Warming, nice. This is going to be your go-to to kill Shellys and all the dark monsters. Mouseron, only a 1-turn cooldown, so if you have Unrelenting Assault, you can Global Warming, do another skill, Global Warming again. That is awesome. Really Bad Weeds applies 2 random hater effects and 1 extra turn to itself. This is such a powerful skill in my opinion. This is going to kill like a ton of enemy monsters. At rank 3, you already started the game off with 1 random hater. You can give yourself up to 2 more random haters. It only has a 1-turn cooldown, so if you have Unrelenting Assaults, you can do Really Bad Weeds. If you don't want to exhaust stamina, you do Really Bad Weeds, X Strike, Really Bad Weeds again. It's possible this monster ends up with like all 9 haters. Now, probably not, but god, maybe like 7 of them before they start getting removed. And again, the cool thing about this monster is even if you get stamina drained, you have 0 cooldown skills you can utilize. And just think, with the random hater skills you're applying to yourself, even if you're fighting a crowd crawler that removes all of your stamina, maybe you gave yourself a water damage and then you kill crowd crawler with X Strike. Oh my gosh. Alright, so yeah, this monster also has an ET skill. Not like Kage that actually deals damage, which means you can trigger assault, but you do have an ET skill. Burning Hate Fist deals very heavy light damage to an enemy, applies Sunburn, and double damage to itself. What in the world is this skill? Alright, you guys have to keep in mind that this monster you can use Unrelenting Assault, right, on this monster. So if you're a Season 1 player. So this monster can do one of his strongest attacks, deal heavy light damage, apply Sunburn to the enemy, give himself double damage, and then get an extra turn thanks to an Unrelenting Assault. So now you have double damage, you might have even more damage output thanks to your random hater, and I can't get over. Like, they actually gave this a 2-turn. It lasts for 2 turns. Sometimes buff skills like this only last for 1 turn. So you can literally do Really Bad Weeds, Burning Hate Fist, and then do another hater. Like, what in the world? That is crazy. Again, this is all with assaults. Wow. Or obviously you would just do your AoE Global Warming and it's double damaged. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Hatosynthesis removes all negative effects from itself, applies random hater and life regen. So a self skill you can utilize. And let's see, remove shields from all enemies, deals heavy nature damage to all enemies, applies double damage. Another one! What in the world is going on? Okay, you have 2 AoE skills. Oh, I just noticed. This is nature? You have nature, light, and physical based attack. So, wow, this is awesome. Against who you have an elemental wrench against the magic element, if I'm not mistaken. So Specs, beware. Okay. Wow. I'm blown away by this monster. I am absolutely blown away by this monster. 100% this is a monster that you rank up. Is this monster better than Kage? Right now, it definitely seems like it. It definitely seems like it. Let me take a look at relics. Ooh, double sword relic. That I'm not sure how I feel about. What are the obsidian swords? Let's see. After damaging with a skill, if target's life is below, deals water damage. Is that all it does? It doesn't have a secondary effect? I think there's another sword that's coming out, no? Like Cruel Electric Sword, which is really powerful. But I guess one of the things, you can make this monster pack a huge punch with double laser beam sword to increase your damage output, or since you are a glass cannon, you can do the cane sword so you can heal. You can do one of each, or you can double cane sword for healing purposes. I'm gonna go double cane sword. I think I have another cane sword. Or I guess I'll go 1 and 1 so we can see some of the damage output increase. And yeah, again, this is a Unrelenting Assault monster for sure if you have it. If not, you should utilize whatever you can, whether it's a Burning Hands, whether it's Unholy Vigor. Unholy Vigor would be a great skill for this monster. If you're worried about stamina drain, because without stamina, you're limited to your X Strike and your Shoulder Blast, which are great skills, but not the most out of this monster. So, oh my gosh, we're gonna go really bad weeds. This monster is gonna kill enemy monsters 100%. So really bad weeds. We're gonna go with Burning Hate Fist. We're gonna go with our other double damage skill, and we're gonna go with, honestly, this is the skill set I want to run just for showcasing purposes. But in a real match, you want to keep your 0 cooldown skill. You really want to keep your 0 cooldown skills. I would say you would go. Gosh, there's so the decisions. Let me think through it. So this one is weaker than your Petal Scythe. Yeah, it's significantly weaker. Magic or light nature. Oh my gosh, this is one of those monsters where you have like 6-7 skill syndrome, where it's like, what do I pick? I think the only skill I can say you don't really need is Hatosynthesis, right? But everything else, you're free to go. By the way, if this is a monster on defense, let me tell you for sure, on defense, it would be really bad weeds, your 2 AoE skills, and Burning Heat Fist. I think 100% this would be my defense skill set. That way the AI can prioritize AoEs or that strong single that sets up, especially with UA. For offensive purposes, again, you want to run the 0 cooldown maybe, because you will get stamina drained. But for now, let's just showcase this setup. We already got our relics on this monster. Rune setup, as I mentioned, he is an anticipation monster. Lots of ways to do it. I'm going to go double strength speed. That's kind of like my go-to for anticipation monsters, especially because I'm going to run with 2 Megatons. And at level 130, he is going to kill and eliminate enemy monsters. And luckily, I am at Legendary 2, so hopefully we'll get some really competitive battles. And by the way, just for anyone wondering, Double Megaton Anticipation is a really great defense team. Like, I recently switched to it, and I'm starting to get my wins back, which is how I was able to climb to Legendary 2 League. Because before this, for races, I always like to put Common Monster on defense to get easier revenge battles. But look, once I went to Kage on defense with Anticipation Monsters, there we go. Or not with Anticipation Monsters, with Megaton Monsters, starting to get some wins, starting to trophy climb. But with that being said, here we are going to run our Mouseron, and we are going to run our Ollie since they're already ready to go. So I am going to run, oh my gosh, oh, it's a light monster. You know what, when I saw Bulmeria, I thought it was going to be a nature monster, but it's nice that it does have nature-based attacks. Alright, so we're going to run Ollie, and we are going to run our Mouseron. By the way, the reason Mouseron on defense has a life rune is because, once again, I know Kage is so prevalent, so it's hard to take down my monster this way. Alright, so of course I am allowed to do PvP, however I am not allowed to win the battles because that would be unfair to win with the monster that was given to me for the sole purpose of an exclusive first look. But let's go, I am super hyped and excited about this. Unfortunately, not a great battle, but we will mess around with the hater. So look, light hater, none of them are lights, so I will do really bad weeds. And now let's see what haters I got. Ooh, I have a light, nature, and earth hater. And is there anyone that I can attack that won't die? Alright, if I do global warming, let's do global warming. Alright, just to trigger my assault. Let's see, are we good? I think we're good. So my unrelenting assault activated. Alright, so once again, I have light, nature, earth. Really bad weeds again. And now I have nature, earth, metal, magic. Oh my gosh, that is insane. And let's see if I can, we'll just do this real quick. I don't think it'll, yeah, because it won't do anything. So that is fine. Alright. Yeah, I should want to stack haters. But yeah, I had 4 different haters. So I think the max different haters you'll have is like 5 at a single time. If you do that combo, that synergy of your extra turn skill, 2 random haters, you're at rank 3. Alright, here's a good showcase. We have a metal monster. We have a dark monster. Once again, global warming, elemental advantage against the likes of Mouserons. Or if you have your petal skill, this will remove the shield first. Give yourself double damage. UA will kick in. You're good to go. I have a magic hater right now. Really bad weeds. What did I give myself? Thunder and magic, still not what I need. We're going to go with Petal Scythe because I'm rank 3 and I can't deal with that 50% shield. Here, we're going to put, again, global warming, yeah, deals more damage, elemental advantage, but we're going to go with Petal Scythe once again, which will, oh, I'm attacking hammer first. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, gorgeous damage output. UA kicks in, kills hammer. All right, let's go. Cane sword. All right, so now I have double damage, magic hater, thunder, water, global warming. Oh, that's great. But just for fun, really bad weeds. I still have the double damage, thunder, water, metal. Look at this single target skill. Look how powerful it is. And it, once again, it sets up. It still sets up. We're going to do global warming. Boom, boom. UA. Ooh, so close. Oh, he's dead thanks to my double swords. And then I can single target and kill. Oh my gosh. Here, just for fun. Let's see. Do I get a nature hater? Water, metal, earth. Nope. But I can just single target and kill Corrupted Wicca. gosh, this monster. Go to meta monster, 100%. This monster is going to be top 3, top 5. He's going to, I think he might outpace Kage in terms of usage from the top 100 players. 100%. If you've been saving your Ludum, definitely a monster worth utilizing. Let's see, Diverse Depressions, that's fine. Age Overseer, that's fine. Alright, I have a Thunder Hater, really bad weeds, Magic, and what is that? Magic Thunder. We will go with Global Warming can kill. Petal Scythe, don't need it. We'll go Hate Burning Fist. UA kicks in. Once again, I get the double damage, so I can set up for my next attack. Oh, here's a good example. Stamina Drain. So this is where the 0 cooldown skills come in handy, which I'm not running, but let me go ahead and switch just to showcase these kind of situations. Wait, but first, really bad weeds. Thunder, and oh look, I got that Dark Hater. Got that Dark Hater. Elemental Advantage against Lindworm. Oh, I guess I don't need it. but yeah, you get what I mean. Like, I like triple damage against the dark monsters, aside from the double damage. Oh my gosh. Insane, insane, insane. Alright. Oh, watch. Petal Scythe. Everyone gets eliminated. Let's just go ahead and kill. Petal Scythe. Boom. Oh, the animations are really good too. The animations are really good. Yeah, I think for the free-to-play community, well, you get the most out of this monster if you have Unrelenting Assault. But I would say really bad weeds is definitely a skill you should be running, because it's going to help you deal, because you never know who you're facing, right? Whether it's a Mouseron, whether it's a Hammergrom, whether it's a Kenray, whether it's a Bombeta, whether it's a Crowdcrawler, whether it's a Daedalus, whether it's an Ollie. There's a lot of Megaton monsters, so it's super useful to run something like this. You have a nature-based AoE that gets rid of shields first and then deals double damage. That's amazing. And then again with UA, you can set up for the next attack, deal a lot of damage. You can cycle. You can do Petal Scythe, get rid of the Megaton monster shield, set up double damage, then do Global Warming, set up double damage, and all the while you can do really bad weeds. Oh my gosh, the amount of stuff you can do is insane to me. All right, we're gonna run X Strike. I just don't know what to remove. I guess Global Warming for now. And man, I want to run everything on this monster. You guys let me know what is your favorite skill set on this monster. Let's showcase him again. We'll take him to 150, but hands down, if you've been saving your Ludum, this is a monster that I would say definitely rank up. It's so powerful. So powerful. All right, let's see. Look, Hammer. Again, you never know what Megaton monster you're running into. So you could always start off with really bad weeds. Sometimes you'll get lucky, sometimes you won't. Thunder, Magic, Earth. There's the Elemental Advantage against, what's your face? Against Daedalus. All right, look at that. Gorgeous. Thanks to that triple damage. Oh my gosh. Who has the most HP? Look, it happens to be Daedalus. X Strike, Scythe, anything. Oh, this is perfect. So I deal enough to where UA will kill him. Boom, I get double damage, so now I can OTK Hammer no problem. Watch. Oh, that is great. For fun though, really bad weeds. Any Metal Hater? No Metal Hater. X Strike, Petal Scythe, boom boom, and he is dead. UA kicks in. I get, oh no, didn't kick in to give me an extra turn, but it's all good. Whew, that is some power. God, this monster's so good. This monster's so good, so good. It's gonna be a great defense. I wonder if like one Megaton and 2 Anticipation on defense will be good, with one of them running Dispelling Fist. Because obviously on an Anticipation monster, like a 3-speed Kage or a team speed Kage could run, or Bulmeria. Bulmeria running team speed could, when Anticipation kicks in, run Dispelling Fist and get rid of positive effects, and then Kage can go with Strength or something. Like there's gonna be some synergies you can do. All right, let's see. How do I fare against an Anticipation monster? I started the game off with Light Hater. Let's see what I can get. Oh, it was just another Light Hater. That's lame. We're gonna set up our... Ooh, I told you, Kage, beware. That's a 140 Kage. Oh, that's a 132 Kage. Scythe, we're gonna go with Burning Hate Fist. We're gonna attack Lady Mouse so UA can kick in. Alright. And then I got that double damage. Let's go really bad weed. Fire Hater and Thunder Hater. You're noticing a lot of times it doesn't even really help. We're gonna go Petal Scythe, so bye-bye Kage. So Kage is dead. And against dodge area monsters, I always have a skill I can utilize. I could have the light-based one if I want it. Let's just try to get an Earth Hater. Oh! Came in clutch, got the Earth Hater, have the double damage. X Strike, and Lady Meow is dead. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's take this monster to rank 5. Obviously, he's just gonna be a beast. He's just gonna eliminate monsters left and right even more. Okay, so we're back with Bulmeria at level 150. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually swap out for a single speedrun. And by the way, with Anticipation monsters, you could also rainbow them, and then they're hard to take down as well. But I'm going to do this because it's a 150. I don't think I'm going to take on a lot of ranked up monsters, so I need to kind of reduce your damage output, which you might be thinking defeats the purpose of ranking it up to 150, but I don't want to OTK everyone, right? I don't want to if they're low level, so I still want to be able to showcase a monster and everything, so... let's see what happens. So I took away a Strength Rune. I am 150, but I took away a Strength Rune. Look, started the game off with that Metal Hater. So again, I know I'm using level 10 runes, and I know I have it fully ranked up. But for the free-to-play community out there, sometimes that hater skill is going to come in clutch. It'll come when you need it, and then you'll have the elemental advantages, and you'll be able to take down enemy monsters. But let's do really bad weeds, see what I can get. Metal, water, light. In this case, we will do our pedal scythe skill. Alright, there we go. So the next attack goes to hammer. Right, the next attack goes to hammer. I have the metal, I have the double damage, so I can just, look at that, OTK. Even with no stamina required. X strike, no stamina required, and he's dead. Just like that. Wasn't that glorious? Let's recharge, let's recharge. So I still have that double damage. For fun, really bad weeds. Look, I have nature hater, so now I can even OTK this monster if I didn't have all the damage I needed. But let's just X strike. I don't want to exhaust any stamina if I don't need to. Got hit with a blade tornado, that's fine. Again, you are a squishy monster. I have 11 stamina. Oh no, what do I do? Doesn't matter. I always have X strike, and I have that triple damage to help me out from the hater. Gosh, guys, Bulmeria is powerful. Powerful. I just ranked up my Kage to 142 as well. Now I'm not going to have as much Ludum to rank up this monster. Alright, let's click fight. Let's see. We have, okay, light on light damage. Oh no, but who cares? You don't need the global warming scale. You also have pedal scythe. You have pedal scythe, guys. So, but before that, let's see if I can give myself light hater. Oh my gosh, coming in clutch. I got that light hater, and look at that. OTK bomb beta, no problem. Even with that light, oh perfect. That way UA can kick in. I'll get an extra turn. So you're dead. Alright, goes over to me again. Alright, I have the light hater, as I mentioned. I can X strike, I can kill Master Rat. Let's see if I can get a dark hater in there too. I got a thunder, nope. Alright, I can pedal scythe. Do you have revival? Yes you do. Pedal scythe, killed them both. Boom. Alright, comes back to life, and you know the rest. Alright, we'll do one more battle. But yeah, it goes without saying, powerful monster. You can't miss out on this monster. You have to get this monster. I can't wait till the weekend where we do battles against players, and you guys are going to have to try to take on Bulmeria. That is going to be fun. Alright, we have a Kage. Alright, Kage, let's see. I have the Earth Hater, your Hammer Grom. I don't care. I have double Megaton, so I can afford this. Let's see. I got a Water Hater, right? Or is that a Freeze Hater? Let me see. Yeah, Water Hater. Oh yeah, it's only elementals. X strike. Well, I guess I'm powerful enough to where I wouldn't even need anything. Let's not exhaust any stamina just in case. X strike. There we go. By the way, if you do turn transfer, if you're still running Cosmics, Lupin can give physical weakness to the enemy, and then you have your X strike or your other attack, so that's pretty powerful. Let's set up MT again. Let's recharge here. For fun, really bad weeds. Alright, Kage. Now what do I have? I have Nature and Magic now. Alright, I think I'm just OTKing everyone. Yeah, like I said, I'm too strong now, where I'm just killing everyone. Boom. Alright, Laser Beam Sword. Yashu, Jazzmask kicks in. And then just for fun again. I can't believe this has a one-turn cooldown. I can't believe the cooldowns on this monster are low to where you can cycle and you get double damage and you sunburn the enemy. And by the way, I got the Dark Hater there. Oh my gosh, guys. Powerful monster. You cannot miss out on this monster. This is the next meta monster in Monster Legends. Thank you all so much for watching. Once again, a huge shout out to Social Point for giving me the chance to make this video. And now I want to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about Bulmeria? Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.